Morning, welcome to CMFXPRO. We're going to do a quick analysis of our indicator up against the market conditions right now. So let's get started. Please stop and read. By continuing, you are accepting these terms. All right, we're just going to stick with the majors. Might run down all the pairs quickly. So we're just going to stick to the M15 time frame condition. USD Chef, we had high exhaustion Friday, dropped quite nicely based on that exhaustion. And we're up against day range low and low exhaustion hit. USD index, high exhaustion Friday. Let's get this fixed. Okay, high exhaustion Friday. We're up against low exhaustion conditions. You might try to hit the day range low. GU, we had low exhaustion Friday. Came through, did a small false fake out. Everything followed through from the Friday low exhaustion. And we got some high exhaustion showing up, matching last week's high, weekly high. Here's EU. Low exhaustion was established here. We're up at high exhaustion conditions, about 23 pips away from day range high. AU, same thing. Had some Friday low exhaustion right here. Asia session came back and came by that a little bit and took off really nicely. NU, nice low exhaustion Friday. Asia session came back and went a little bit below that and pulled away nicely. US JAP. Right now it's ranging really tightly. This was the low exhaustion. There was no high exhaustion here, but there was here. But if you notice, it is riding off of this exhaustion from this condition here, staying in line with trend. Low exhaustion, low exhaustion, low exhaustion, trend. Okay. US CAD. We had high exhaustion Friday, dropped away nicely. Euro AUD. We had high exhaustion range up through the top here, so everything just keeps hitting this range. GA, high exhaustion. Actually, we had low exhaustion here. We had high exhaustion on the Asia session, came down. Low exhaustion right before, right in between London, New York overlap. GN, high exhaustion, came down nicely out of Asia session. EN, so everything's still riding off this high exhaustion from Thursday. So it's coming down nicely. Okay, we had some high exhaustion. Asia session Friday came down, left off with low exhaustion on Friday, and pretty much just stayed within that price range of low exhaustion and broke out. CAD JAP. It's still riding off this high exhaustion. Came down nicely for a day and a half or so, down to this level. And now it's pulling up off of the 200 on JAP. It's again at high exhaustion here. Came down to Asia session right here. Nice low exhaustion off the 800 hit. And it's up against high exhaustion again. GJ at high exhaustion out of Asia session Friday. Low exhaustion end of day. Took off nicely off this low exhaustion off the 200 hit. And New Zealand JAP, same condition, low exhaustion Friday. Came down and met that price a little bit lower and took off, broke out. Euro Chef, low exhaustion Friday, came up, London session, high exhaustion, dropped from there. Chef, low exhaustion, came up London session, dropped from there, no exhaustion. Everything's falling in line with the trend directions. Gold had some low exhaustions at 1192 area, between 1192 and 1193. Came up nicely to hit the 800. Got some high exhaustion now. Okay. U.S. oil. Didn't have any low exhaustion here per se, but it probably did on the M5. It's up against high exhaustion now, kind of in line with trend conditions. Griffin Chef. We're up against high exhaustion, really small ranging. Everything's falling in line with this drop over here. Another hit, drop, drop. We'll see what happens. EMAs are starting to gather up quite tight, so let's see. Alright, this is nice. Had high exhaustion right out of London session. It's starting to establish low exhaustion, but it's 19 pitch day range low. Euro CAD on low exhaustion Friday. Nice move right off of that price area, and got some high exhaustion sitting here now, breaking trend line on M15. Chef Jet, low exhaustion Friday, pulled away quite nicely. Odd CAD, low exhaustion Friday, really just took off that price value and sitting right there. Odd New Zealand, low exhaustion, everything's ranging tightly, everything's going in direction off of this exhaustion. Lower lows and lower highs. Great Britain CAD, let's see, ranging pretty much like Great Britain Chef, just ranging tightly. Let's see, New Zealand CAD, we had some nice low high exhaustion out of London session, dropped down, end of New York, low exhaustion. High exhaustion's in place now, probably hit off the 800. New Zealand Chef, high exhaustion out of London, came down nicely. The go off of was low exhaustion to London session. Leave off with the USD index. Extended low exhaustion conditions. USD Chef did hit the day range low and that low exhaustion. So that should be a key direction of movement of the majors if USD Chef starts to rise off the day low. Okay. That's the conditions of our indicator up against the market. Hope everybody has a great pippin' day, and we'll see you later.